My sister-in-law is in town and she is going to help me get a jump start on the seed starting stuff. Jess is coming over and gonna help. We're trying to tackle some of it today. Here are boxes. I've kind of just completely put my living room as this crazy workstation, trying to do assembly lines. We were up until midnight last night just trying to work through like logically the best way to do this. We ended up having around 300 participants, which is huge. So many of you guys donated seeds, which was also so huge. So we're going to be able to just bless a lot of people that weren't able to participate. We're even going to have enough seeds left over to be able to give you guys a little extra joy as well, which really means a lot to me. Just spending this quality time with my family and my friends. And as like last night, my sister-in-law were sitting there and we had worship music going and we were just like putting all these seeds and we were like, we don't even know like what's gonna take place. Like, you know, we were praying over these seeds as we were putting them in the packages to mail them out. That way they would bring abundance and joy to your family and your garden in the next season. And it was like, wow, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with this. And it made this experience so much more special to me. I knew that I felt led to do this seed swap this year. But just as I was physically touching those seeds and packaging those in, and she was physically touching those seeds and helping me, we were like, wow, there's a lot of meaning in this. And it became a much more significant task and had a lot more meaning than what I had originally intended it to. So I am really, really thankful for that opportunity. Just be able to pour into you guys, to share love. The people who package those up and they put their intention and their heart and their time into that. I truly do pray that this seed swap is just going to bring you guys so much joy this season. It is going to connect you guys with meaningful friendships and relationships that maybe you didn't even know that you needed. So I am just really, really excited about the whole process and to get these seeds to you guys. But let's go into the living room and I'm going to kind of show you guys some of the madness that's going on. So this is my sister-in-law, Ashley. Some of you guys may recognize her from previous vlogs.
Hello.
She has come in this weekend to help me tackle all of the things. And this is pretty much what we have spent the better half of the weekend doing.
Yes.
We finally have a good system down.
Yes.
And we were just talking about, honestly, just how floored we are at the thought that went into this. You guys put so much thought into it. You've donated so many packages. It's honestly like just kind of overwhelming, the outpouring of love that has gone into this seed swap.
Yes, like even just reading, like people sent so many cards and it's just crazy how just everyone put so much thought into it, and it's been a blessing to just read all the sweet words.
Right, like we have kept all of the notes from you guys. Lots of notes. Lots of notes from you guys.
Yeah, and even just like for me, getting to learn all the different varieties and just see, like even there was someone that sent in just the heirlooms like of their family. Like that's been really, really sweet to read all those notes and see the work that each person put in. So.
Yeah, we had an heirloom sent in and it was from her great aunt. It was a bean variety that she brought over from Italy whenever she came to America. And so she had sent me some to plant into my garden. It was also the seed that she sent out for the swap. And I was like, I cannot wait to plant this into my garden and for her to see it growing and knowing like the history and the heritage that's in that. And that's why the seed swap, I really did want to emphasize on heirloom varieties. Not because I'm picky and I'll only grow heirlooms. That is absolutely not the case. But there is history in that. Like, I'm going to be planting something in my garden that her great-great aunt brought to America. Like, that is cool.
Yeah.
And so we were just getting really excited, and Ashley's really wanting to start a garden. So it's been really cool to kind of just talk through things that would work well for the type of garden that she wants to do in containers, and just kind of work through and talk through some of that stuff. It's just been...
Yeah, and even just the artistic abilities that people have with these seed packets has been really fun. Like, it just, the whole process has been a lot of fun.
Right. We have had lots of coffee, and we've stayed up way past our mom bedtimes. But all the work, like, I knew this would be the brunt of the work, and I think God used you guys to pour into us when, even though we are spending late nights and most of our days doing this, it has rejuvenated us so much. So I'm like, God, thank you. Like, yes, this is work, but I don't even view it as that. I'm viewing it as friendships that are about to happen, abundance that is about to be grown in your garden, and that has just really meant a lot to me and meant a lot to you too, to kind of come and witness, and that's been really special.
And everyone's little notes to each other and their little handwritten, it's just very, very sweet, because knowing that someone's going to open this package and be blessed by all of that, it's just been really fun to be a part of.
Alright, so we are on day 2 of the seed swap sorting. Jessica's on her way over to kind of help lend a hand. And Ashley and I were just kind of talking. You guys know I have expressed to you guys the value that I feel is in a seed swap, just mainly like the community and stuff. But we were talking through that, and I just think it would be kind of cool to get their opinions. Jess has participated in seed swaps before, but Ashley never has. So just kind of as an outsider stepping in, what do you take away from this experience?
I think one, just the excitement of planning all of these different types of varieties, and just for me, I didn't even know honestly how many different types of varieties that there are in these seeds. So just going through and finding the different names, and then being able to go back to the catalog and actually see, like, what does this plant look like, and just the different names. And I think this, like we kind of touched on yesterday, like the heirloom seeds come with so much history, and getting to read each person's note and really see the true value in each seed packet, and like know that that person is sharing that now in a completely different part of the country or the world, and that just is very exciting to me. Like, I just think I find a lot of wonder in that, and it really makes me want to grow these things and see all of the different varieties. So I've really enjoyed it. I've loved going through. So you would do a seed swap? Yes. It
has been nice that we've gotten literally this week all of my catalogs have come in. So like Baker Creek, Johnny's Botanical Interest, and we're like, oh, let's pull through this real quick and look.
Like seeing, it was really neat also to have looked through the magazine and then find some of these seeds get sent in, like last night, the kale walking stick
kale, yeah.
You know, I had never heard of that in my life, and it's so tall, and reading about it and then actually finding the seeds through all of this, like that was really, really neat. And then getting to share that with Nathan and like getting to pull that out, and he found that interesting, and it's just been really cool to see the different varieties, and just like look at how cute, like the things that people, the artwork and the craftiness, like this is so cute. I've just really been blessed by the sweet notes and the time that each individual person has taken to put, I mean, just such thoughtfulness into someone that they've never even met, but getting to write a little handwritten note and open that, like I could not think of a better package than something like this for Christmas. Like it's perfect timing, because it is just really, really sweet.
All right, so Jessica has made it to my house and has been helping Ashley and I package up all of this. All of the things. We got to talk to Ashley earlier just kind of about like what this swap has shown her and what she's learned through this, since Jessica has done several seed swaps. She has a really good view of just the importance of this and the value in that, and I just wanted her to be able to talk to you guys about that.
Yeah, I encourage people all the time to join seed swaps when they can find them, and they're out there on places like Instagram are really good places to swap, and so just social media, period. But to me, being able to share with other gardeners, even at the beginning, if you might be taking a few packages of seeds from the store and splitting them up, it just brings a lot of diversity into your seed collection. But eventually what will happen is you're a gardener, and so you save these seeds out of a melon from your garden or a tomato that you really loved, and then you have hundreds of seeds to share, and then at that point it just wildly multiplies the potential that you have with what you can grow, because I can take 200 tomato seeds that I save out of one tomato in my garden, and I can trade it with 20 other gardeners with the tomato seeds they grew or the melon seeds they grew, and just taking that one little bit of seeds that I was able to grow, I can then have 20 different varieties, and that's what seed swaps really do. And also community is massively important. The thing that I love the most about this, I mean, you see all of these people's Instagram handles, their names, people put their email address on here, they put their social media, their YouTube channels, and the community that will come from this is really, really cool.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and my family and friends. I cannot wait to send all of these out to you. Ashley and I literally spent last night.
And I feel like y'all got a lot of it done before
we did. We valued your time.
We also wanted to be able to talk.
Yeah, we wanted to be able to fellowship. But it's been a privilege to be able to do this for you guys. Ashley and I sit here and we had worship music on, and we literally prayed for each package of seeds. And we prayed for abundance for your garden, for peace and joy that would come for this. I know it's been a wild year for everyone. And the whole point in doing this was I really felt like God told me to.
Yeah.
And I really just wanted to be able to bring joy. And kind of we were talking about multiplication. Like, I want to be able to bless you guys with joy so you can give that to someone else, whether it be seeds, produce, no matter what it looks like. So if you participated in the seed swap, thank you. If you donated seeds, thank you. A lot of love has went into this. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'll talk to you soon.